it's Devon, Baltimore, and as promised, you guys asked me if I could make a video on how I cut my clip-on extensions. So ask and you shall receive. So that's exactly what we're going to do today. I'm going to show you guys step by step on how to do this. Now, just a full disclaimer, I do highly recommend that you go and see your stylist to get it professionally cut. However, I know that some of you, don't have that readily available or don't know who to go to, and so this is just kind of a guideline on how to cut your own, or if you're one of those that wants instant gratification and immediate layers in your brand new extensions. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so getting started, you're going to want to get a little jaw clippy here and a comb. This is a heat resistant comb. I use it for when I flat iron my hair also. And you're going to want some professional scissors. These are my Hikari scissors. Do not use scissors from your kitchen. Okay? Thanks. Then you would be a kitchen beautician, and we can't have that. Plus it gives a really dull, blunt cut. No, don't do it, okay? Go to your local beauty supply. They don't even have to be expensive scissors like these. You can, just hair cutting scissors, okay? All right, so getting started, you guys know that I have my extensions in now, and so we're going to start off by sectioning off all of your natural hair that's on the top. You really ideally don't want to cut your natural hair. That's kind of the point. So I'm going to go ahead and section off where I have my clippies. We're going to start with the first section. Now, I actually already have cut these, but I want a little bit more layer to them. So let me tilt this down so you can see exactly what's going on here. So our first section, you really, for your layers, you want to take everything from directly behind your ear and forward. You don't really want to cut too much more in the back here until later. And for your actual length in the back, a funny story, I'm one of those that wants instant gratification, so my brother-in-law came over and I'm like, hey, here's the scissors, here's the comb. Can you just, cut that evenly in the back? So he did. So you can really get anybody to kind of, as long as they can cut a straight line. All right, so getting started, I'm going to take this first section here. Now, extensions are different than cutting natural hair. You have to make the sections a little bit more chunky. All right. So you can see this is how much hair I grabbed here. And what we're going to do, and this is to get that really nice face framing, you're going to bring that all the way across your face. Until you reach this end piece here, okay? So we're going to cut all of this. All right, so make sure you've pulled that nice and tight. And you see my hand position? I have my arms up here, so you're in it's like a straight plank. All right, so we're going to take that and cut. And then I'm going to take this next section and bring it higher up. You can drop that down, and now, in order to blend these, I like to then bring it across my face. Set that down so you can see. And we're going to slither down that section there. What that's going to do is really just kind of soften it up so you don't have your layers aren't super chunky. And take it slow. When I'm cutting my own extensions, I do it very slowly. We don't want to do that. All right, so then I'm going to take all of my hair that would be going in front of my shoulder here. So I'm grabbing a little bit more, And this, we're gonna blend our top layers into the bottom. So same technique, pull that across. And see where this needs to be blended here? I don't know if you can see that. See this piece right here? So we're going to blend those two together, okay? So then what you start ending up with here is a nice layered section. And mine are already a little bit curly. I put my Velcro rollers in there today. Okay? It's pretty easy, right? All right, so we're gonna move on to the next side. Again, taking this whole section here, the ear forward. Put the rest back. You can clip the rest out of the way too if you want. And this one we're going to start from the bottom because you're doing it underhand. So when I drop that out, take the second half, lift that up even higher. Then add in that bottom section. You see what I'm doing? Okay, see how we cut that at an angle? So it's going down nice and blended. All right, and then what I do is I split my hair directly in half. And let me just tell you guys, if somebody stops you, you're wearing your extensions, and they say, oh my gosh, where did you get your extensions? That means that your extensions are not blended and you shouldn't be able to tell you're wearing extensions. That's the point of wearing them. All right, so I split this right down the middle and the back. Now I'm gonna take everything forward. This is where I just kind of go in and point cut. Now point cutting is where you're cutting straight into the hair, okay? Again, this is why I said you should go see a stylist, but if you want to do it the right way at home, then do it this way. So I'm taking that other half of my hair now. Do you see the hair that we're cutting? We're working with small amounts, okay? And we're going to point cut this so that it matches up to this short piece here, okay? You drop that down. Looking good. So then you want to go ahead and check out all of your layering. And see how that just makes it a lot more bouncy? All right, so that was the front. That's the easiest part to do. All right, so once you have all that in effect, let's see if I can give you guys a better angle. See how we have all these fun layers in here? Nobody's gonna be able to know. All right, so then I have one section in the back. You don't wanna go too deep with these layers. A rule of thumb with hairstylists is you want to leave that base in there. So I'm not even touching my bottom section, okay? So if you want to rubber band all of this off, this is your base. You don't want to cut into that, because if you do, that's when you're going to end up with gaps in your haircut, which is not cool. So you can go ahead, if you want to, you can go ahead and clip this off. Obviously, I've been doing this for a while. I am a licensed cosmetologist. So I'm going to take that section in the back. This one's already cut shorter. I'm going to pull that to the front here. That's when I'm going to go in and kind of trim up those little ends there. So then when you put it down, see if you can see. So now I drop down my other hair, and now I'm just going to go through and make sure that everything is blending. And I like a lot of layers in my extensions. As you can see, it looks natural, it flows naturally. And I have to say, these are my play around extensions. These are Bellamy hair extensions. I got the 160 grams, 20 inches. I've colored them probably 20 times and probably washed them, I don't know, 40 times. So getting ready to order some new ones, but these are like my play around ones, and they actually still look pretty darn good. So then I'm just going to go through and just kind of recheck everything I did. And by taking little sections, this is where you can really just kind of play around and tweak it to how you like it. All right, so then drop that down. And now, as you guys can see, you have perfectly layered, perfectly blended extensions that look natural. And nobody's going to compliment you on your beautiful extensions. They're going to compliment you on your beautiful hair. All right, so I hope you guys liked the video for today. Again, I will post my how to put in your clip-on extensions below. Truly, that is very, very important. You really need to follow that, because then that way when you cut in these layers, it's going to fall perfectly every time. Okay? All right, well, happy styling. And I love reading all of your comments and everything, so please comment, like, subscribe, share this if you know somebody who needs some help with blending their extensions. And I hope you guys have a great day.